Welcome to the Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and out of the world's elite, their way of life and how they use their money. Let's get started. Today's video will cover the presidential limo and the beast's secrets. Security concerns prevent us from disclosing the limo's full capabilities, but some delicious information has gotten out. With almost 50 cars and more than 100 workers, this motorcade is the priciest and most intricate in the whole globe. A variety of vehicles, some of which are custom-built and occasionally rented, make up the Presidential Motorcade. There are only a certain number of presidential limousines. The range is between 16 and 20, pre-positioning the most competent vehicles depending on the danger level and operational environment, and each location requires careful preparation and a logistical symphony. The sole purpose of the U.S. Presidential Motorcade is to keep the president alive. The Beast, also known as the Presidential Limousine, is the centerpiece of the motorcade and is used to transport the president. The presidential vehicle, commonly known as the Cadillac one, is built to withstand all types of assaults. The Beast, which was unveiled in 2009 at President Obama's inauguration, has a commanding presence and appears to be the result of crossbreeding a Cadillac SDS with an MRAP. Despite all of its clear advantages, this stylish presidential transporter is not without its critics. The limousine is more like an armored assault vehicle than a car. However, it lacks the ground clearance of an assault truck. It is believed to be quite heavy, difficult to handle in congested city streets, and has broken down while performing high-profile operations. Fair enough, the earlier model was also susceptible to malfunctions. Each Secret Service member must successfully complete a 5-day training in protective driving before they are allowed to operate the president's limo, which costs roughly $1.5 million and weighs as much as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. One of the most intimidating cars in the world is the U.S. presidential Cadillac, sometimes known as the Beast, an 18-foot tank with equipment and specifications that even Q would find acceptable. Number 1. Weapons and Defense. The Beast is reportedly equipped with a variety of James Bond-style devices, including door handles that can be wired to shock potential intruders with a 120-volt electric shock and smoke screens. It is also said to be able to spread an oil slick that will cause opposing vehicles to lose control. Pump-action shotguns, rocket-powered grenades, night vision equipment, and tear gas grenades are reportedly on the panel. The body is built of 8-inch armor plating and has reinforced floor plates to guard against probable bomb blasts. It weighs between 8 and 10 tons. A .44 caliber bullet can't get through the 5-inch thick panes. Even though the Beast's tires can go for miles on a flat tire and its inside can be protected in the case of a chemical assault, it won't be a quick getaway. The Beast, often referred to as Cadillac One, needs 15 seconds to get to 60 miles per hour. Number 2. There's more than one Beast. Attackers cannot be certain which vehicle is carrying the president and which is the decoy because every motorcade has at least 2 identical beasts with identical license plates. There were really 7 beasts present during President Joe Biden's inauguration, which included the most elaborate motorcade ever. Since the Cadillac One is frequently upgraded with new gadgets and gizmos, there are thought to be 16 to 20 outdated examples still in circulation. Although GM is rumored to have spent $15 million on research and development for Donald Trump's 2018 Beast, the presidential Beast has been appraised at $1.5 million. Of course, gas costs extra and they mount up because the Beast only gets about 4 miles per gallon. There are only so many of these new Beast cars available, so the president is frequently seen traveling in a presidential limousine that is modeled after the 2005 Cadillac DTS or even one of the Secret Service's heavily armored Suburbans that are frequently used to transport the vice president and other VVIPs. Number 3. The Beast travels with a fridge full of blood. In case of emergency, the Beast has a supply of blood that is compatible with the president's blood type. Additionally, it has a built-in supply of oxygen that, in the case of an assault, may be fed right into the hermetically sealed cabin. Because the car can accommodate 7 people, the president always is close to help. The president's military doctor and other crucial officials often trail after in one of 3 distinct SUVs known as the control car. Number 4. Communications. The protective coating prevents virtually all noise from entering the cabin. With speakers inside and outdoors, exterior noise may be taken up. The Beast can connect with specialist cars that are part of the convoy thanks to additional communications technology. The U.S. president can send the codes required to launch nuclear weapons from within the Beast in an emergency thanks to top-notch communications. 2. Number 5. Motorcade Size. When President Biden traveled to Italy to meet with the Pope about environmental issues, he came under fire for the size of his 85-car motorcade. To be fair, Italy's lockdown regulations restricted the number of passengers that may be in a single car. The number of cars and employees in the motorcade typically ranges from 50 to 100, depending on the task. The president isn't constantly inside the limo since additional cars are occasionally deployed in new locations. The Secret Service frequently varies the routine in an effort to deter assailants. The motorcade is a carefully planned operation. The route car travels several minutes before the procession. It serves as a watch car for the procession, providing intelligence and direction. The pilot car follows suit, moving ahead of the procession by a minute or even seconds. The police are known as sweepers, and they deploy in advance of the motorcade to clear the road in close-off junctions and overpasses on the highway. The lead car acts as a navigational aid and safety net. It may be a Secret Service Suburban or a police car. Although the president is frequently inside the beast, which is sometimes referred to as the secure package, the president is not always in the motorcade. Additionally, spare limousines are utilized as ruses. There are several cars that may change places behind the package. The Roadrunner Mobile acts as the communications center, the ID car connects to other groups, and the Hazardous Materials Mitigation Unit is equipped to deal with attacks involving chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons. A remote explosion may apparently be jammed by the U.S. Secret Service countermeasures Suburban using two antennas to send out a wide variety of radio frequencies that lock bomb activation signals. Additionally, it features electronic warfare detectors that can recognize the launch of an RPG or anti-missile tank. Number 6. The Presidential Motorcade attracts beast spotters. In Missouri in 2017, a vehicle sped out of the woods just as the motorcade was passing and looked to be attempting to ram the former President Trump's beast. The encounter was captured on video by beast spotters, but officials said the incident was just the result of a car with bad brakes. Number 7. Handling the beast is a challenge even for Secret Service trained officers. President Obama's beast experienced a humiliating mishap when it attempted to leave the U.S. Embassy in Dublin, Ireland. The limo's underbelly struck the ramp with a loud crash. Obama was then denied to be in the automobile by U.S. officials, who dismissed the stopped car as a spare limo. An 18-feet beast might be challenging to park. One motorist in 2009 ran into trouble at the Downing Street house of the British Prime Minister. In front of the collected journalists from across the world, the beast's three-point turn rapidly turned into a five-point turn. Why special agents believe that no motorcade is the safest motorcade is understandable. They often cap riding times at 30 minutes or fewer. The president has the choice of using the Marine One chopper or Air Force One plane for any additional distance. Number 8. Security of the Beast. 3 different SUVs, each with a clear distinction. These 2 SUVs are known as the halfback and the cat car, and when the president is in danger, it is the halfback's responsibility to guard the beast and the cat car's responsibility to engage the rebels in combat. The car with the closed back window is the control car, which is driven by the most crucial personnel, including the president's military advisor and doctor. The cause their rear window is open is so the rear-facing passengers may start firing at a moment's notice. I hope you found what I had to say about the Presidential Motorcade and the beast fascinating. Please let me know in the comments which aspect you enjoy the best. Don't forget to show your support by liking the video and joining our channel to see more videos.